Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Day Crypto. My name is Chase. Today is Wednesday, May 26th of 2021, and today we're going to look at Cardano. We're going to look at ADA on the weekly chart, the daily chart. We're going to look at the Fibonacci tool, maybe the Bollinger Bands. We're going to take a look at what's happened, what levels it's fallen to, what could be next. Big picture time frame, that's what we focus on here. Long term, not day to day, not minute to minute, not going to the moon tomorrow. So we made this channel in order to combat all the hype boy, moon boy hopiums. So if you like that, please give us a like, thumbs up, whatever you want to call it. Subscribe to our channel, follow us along. I'd appreciate it. Let's jump right in. ADA on the weekly chart. We got the Fibonacci tool drawn here. Now, look at how low these prices are, right? Maybe you ever tried to put one of these, just a quick tip before we start. If you ever tried to put a Fibonacci tool on and you have to zoom way in, I'll give you a little quick tip to help. Just tap the little button down here, log scale, and watch it zoom in. Look at that. Then you can just draw it right to there, instead of having to scroll back in and then scroll out and all. Just a quick tipperoo. So maybe that'll help you. Okay, so now we're looking at our move from our swing low to our swing high on a weekly scale. Big time, right? So that's from way back to, pennies, literally, to now we had our, recent local top of just over 250, currently at $1.70, still holding good. Now look at where we fell to on this. Now, if you watched my previous Ethereum video earlier, very similar moves. A lot of coins have very similar moves. The golden ratio of the Fibonacci tool is your 618. That is where prices will likely fall in event of a huge run-up like we just had. And look where we fell to. We fell just below it. Sometimes you'll get a little bit more of a momentum sell-off or some, leverage longs. It just kind of pushes you right through the level. But more likely than not, that level would be a good entry point as you're moving down here. Once you've confirmed that your top is in and you're making, red waterfalls, so the 618 is a good level to watch on any coin. Now, you can't assume that the top is in until you get a bigger move down, right? So you move up here. Yeah, you can draw this and get some different levels, but more likely than not, you want to wait for the bigger drops to really get the most use out of a Fibonacci tool, which now we can confirm we've had a pretty high top and we're in a cool off. But moving on, not to lose too much focus, we hit right on our 618 Fibonacci, right? And also a key level for that is your 21-week EMA. That's usually going to be support in a bull market, which so far, so good. We closed right here, even though we wicked down to our 618, we wicked down through our 21-week. We closed right here. Red candles close on the bottom, green candles close on the top. So now we're moving back up. Let's zoom in. Let's go to the daily and see what else, if we can get any more feedback out of that, right? So look at, this is the same tool, same Fibonacci. If you zoom out enough, it's still there, right? So you can change day scales and your tools will stay intact. It's no problem. But look at where it fell on the daily chart. It fell right to the 200. So maybe that is the reason why it went through the 618 just a little bit. Literally to the almost a penny to the 200-day moving average for ADA. Now we're moving back up slowly but surely. We're back above our 21. You want to be on top of your 21-day, your 21-week, all those top moving averages. Your price action needs to be on top of that to have your bigger sustainable moves. So looking at that, all is well with ADA and most coins right now. We're still good, guys. I know that was catastrophic, especially for new people, but you can see how fast we can come back, and people are starting to get a little bit more confident in the markets. Everything's slowly moving up again, but we want to watch Bitcoin. Bitcoin is still the market king, still the market mover. What it does, the rest of the altcoin market tends to mimic in a little bit more, exponential way, I should say. So until Bitcoin is solidly back above its 21-week EMA on the weekly scale, altcoins can still be a little bit hesitant to be in, a little bit more risky to be in, but they can pay off, a higher risk, high reward kind of thing. So let's go look on a different chart, and let's look at the Bollinger Bands here. We're on the daily chart still. Okay, so you see we moved up. We got outside of our Bollinger Bands for, several days in a row, price action outside. Most of your price action will occur within inside your Bollinger Bands on your whole chart, right? As you can see here, it's not often that we just close candles outside of that. And if we do, we come back in. Look at this. As you approach your top and you come back down, your first line of support will be your median line here, the purple. That's your middle grade of your Bollinger Bands. If that doesn't hold the support, you're more than likely going to test the bottom band. Plain and simple. And look what we did. We broke through that right at it. Right to the 200-day. Came back up, and now we're finding support. See here? Now we're moving back up. Our next line of resistance was your previous support that we broke. So now that's going to be your median line, which so far it's holding as resistance. We don't want to see price action fall back down here, because then what? I'm glad you asked. We're going to tell prices are going to go back to this area. More likely than not. If we get rejected and you see a red candle going back down, we're going back down to this level. Odds are. You can't say anything for certain in crypto except for that it's uncertain. But you can play the odds to your favor. That's what any of these indicators, any of these tools are for. They're not a guarantee. There's nothing certain in crypto. Nothing works 100% of the time, period. If anybody tells you different, run the other way. All right, so if we break through this on Cardano and you see a candle body close, not a wick, we need a close above the median line here, and then continue up, odds are we're going back to the top. In a Bollinger Band, you want to see the mouth open. See how we're kind of just going parallel right now? You want the top line to curve up. You want the bottom line to curve down. Look back at your big moves. That's how you get some practice. See, when you move up, a nice power move, the mouth opens a little bit, even though this wasn't huge. Look at this one. Look how opposite they're going. The bigger the opposite, the bigger the mouth opening, the more power the move has. Okay? Plain and simple. Let's go to the weekly, see if there's anything else we got. So look at this. Look at this. Big move up, come back in, big move up. We're back in now. Now look what is different with this compared to the daily. The daily, we went right through this, right? The median line is acting as support right now because we have no candle bodies closing below it so far. If you see a candle body closing below this, that would be bad. Plain and simple, it's bad, but we haven't been below it since November, right? Right here. When we broke above it, all good. And you remember way back, 30 seconds ago when I was talking about the mouth opening? Look at this gator right here. There's a big Florida gator here. He's hungry for upwards price movement. Makes no sense. But that's just what to look for. You could put this on any coin. Do this. Try this out. Practice. Practice makes practice. I don't know. Perfect practice makes perfect. Practice does not make perfect. No matter what your high school coach said, no matter what your mom said, practice just ingrains whatever you're practicing. Perfect practice makes perfect in anything in life. Practice perfect, become perfect. If there's such thing as perfection, which I'm skeptical. I don't know. I haven't met a perfect person yet, have you? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. We'll go off on tangents here. What else you got? I got nothing. Leave me a comment below. What else should I end my videos with? We need I used to do car of the day, but I got all the cars back here. You can tell I'm a car guy and a chain link guy. But we focus on chain link a lot. So I'm trying to expand, help you guys out a little bit. Hopefully you like this video. A little bit more charts, more than just the moving averages. We focus a lot on moving averages. It helps a great deal for beginners for sure. That's why I do that. But maybe you like the Bollinger Bands. Maybe you like the Fibonacci tool. Maybe you like a little bit more of this. Maybe you just want me to do a video of me talking to you about, I don't know, Smurfs or something. I don't know. You hit me. Hit me up. Let me know what you got. That's Cardano. Hopefully you liked it. We're 10 minutes in. I'm sorry I robbed the last 2 minutes of your life. You'll never get that back. We'll see you on the next one.